Season
5.
Wait, we're still doing this?
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah, we are. Guys, I tell you what, my foot fungus is getting worse, and I don't know
Maybe
what to
you need
do
to get
about
that
it.
checked out.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do about it. I've tried five.
Hold on.
Huh?
You hear that?
Oh yeah, what is that?
Shut up!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is another Maximum Mouthage podcast.
What's up, people?
Yes, with your boys, MazeBoy91 here alongside Mr. Manikai
Hello.
and call sign Suitcase, a real life Pepino Spaghetti.
I'm alive.
And I'm choking and dying.
Die quieter, at least.
I wish
We don't want to disturb these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to leave them shell-shocked.
So, we got a handful of things we want to talk about today before we get to the main topic, of course.
Yeah.
As per usual.
Yeah, who wants to start? Manikai, you want to start? Suitcase, have anything you want to get off your chest?
Does Suitcase have anything?
Work sucks. That's about it.
I can agree with that. It's been a week. I wouldn't say it was a good one. I've had worse, had better.
Yeah.
Usual nonsense kind of going on.
I know the feeling.
That's just how life goes. Even on my days off, I just didn't want to do anything.
I know.
It.
Like, I got all these games I could play. I could finish reading Game of Thrones. I could start watching the show. Another thing I want to talk about. This gentleman walks into work one, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, give or take a little bit. Apparently, he's known for bringing in just not necessarily random stuff, but like pop culture stuff. Like for example, he brought in a bust of the girl from The Exorcist, completely turned already.
Damn.
And I don't know what she's from. There's like a creepy doll from the Twilight Zone. He brought like a full-on big statue of her. He brought in, this disappointed me just because I wish it actually did what it advertised that it does. He brought in a prop of the popcorn gun from Killer Clowns from Outer Space,
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
and it doesn't make popcorn or
Aw.
shoot it. So I was disappointed. But then he brought in, Maze will understand the non-hype with this because we've spoken about it before. One of those Alice Cooper autograph guitars.
Yeah.
It turns out it's a mass-produced thing, so it's whatever. It wasn't as cool as you think it would be. It's cool.
For
it's not what you think.
the guitarists out there, it's just a basic student model Strat made in China. And they just mass produce Alice Cooper's name on it. Now, if Alice Cooper actually signed it, then yes, I'd buy it 100%.
100%, like that's.
But it was so basic, it's like,
Or he would have probably given him twice. He would have given him twice as much as what he would have.
yeah.
And then there's one other thing where this is where I prayed to any and every god I could think of, real, nonfiction, mythical, I don't care, that the boss would have given him a fair price on what he would trade in, and the guy would say yes. He brought in the entirety of Game of Thrones on Blu-ray with like 14 hours of extra stuff and commentary and then a reunion episode, I guess, that Conan O'Brien hosted, in a wooden box, sealed, quote unquote, sealed, with the pin of the hand of the king, who is the right hand who will rule the kingdom while the king's away, kind of thing. In the shadow box at the top, where it has all the different banners, the sigils, the wolf, the lion, the stag, all of that. And when you open it up and pull them out to get to your certain episodes you're in, that part of the shadow box will vanish because you're pulling it out with it. So you would pull the lion out, the lion's out. It's kind of great. And with the price I got it for, I jumped at it. Like the second the guy said yes and left, I'm like, this is going home with me. I put it in the back room, and I'm like, when am I ever going to have it in front of me in a special edition like that for less than what Walmart's got the actual full Blu-ray set for? So I'm like,
You're
this
right.
is going home with me. I don't have to pay for HBO now. I've got it so I can watch it whenever I want. Like immediately. So it's kind of cool.
Nice.
That happened. That's cool. And then just normal work nonsense.
Yeah.
Just how it goes.
So before I get into some of the stuff I want to talk about, I do want to say one of the friends that we have mentioned on here. I'm pretty sure we've mentioned his name, Yaj.
We've mentioned him multiple times. We couldn't have done the school reminiscent episode without him.
That's true. Well, actually, physically saying
without
Yaj.
mentioning him. So we've mentioned him. He's here.
So, unfortunately, a friend of ours' father passed away here as of this recording a couple days ago.
Yesterday morning.
Was it yesterday morning?
Yes.
It was the other day. Yeah, it was
It
like,
was yesterday morning.
I don't know.
Yesterday
I thought it was a couple days ago. My days are off. Sorry. But my.
It's been that kind of week, man.
Yeah. No, we just want to send our condolences to our friend.
Love you, buddy.
Sadly, both his mother passed away and now his father passed away.
yeah.
So, hang in there, brother.
We love you, buddy.
Yes.
You know where to reach us. We're here.
Yep.
Exactly.
Whenever you need us, we're here for you, brother.
We got you. We know you watch. We know you live. Well, if you watch, shout out to you for that part. Instead of just having us on in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we know you listen. We got you.
On a brighter note, the Nintendo Direct was
Kind of banger.
kind of banger. I'm not
It
gonna
was.
lie. Let's see.
I have my rant, but I leave my rant for the end of it because it ticked me off.
All right. So they did the Nintendo's or Super Mario 40th anniversary thing.
Mind you, this is straight up Nintendo, so you got everything. It's not just what they do with Pokemon Direct.
Yeah.
Right.
Full on Nintendo.
I do love the fact that they released Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 in one cartridge. I just wish they would have released it with that 3D collection they released last gen.
Yeah.
It would have made sense. But at the same time, apparently on the bottom of the screen, the set is going to be digital too. So this might actually last and not just be around for a limited time
That's
compared
true.
to what that is. So that is kind of nice.
We do sell the 3D All Stars for a ridiculous amount of money. To be
Yeah,
fair.
I'm glad I still have a copy of it.
Yep. I think last I remember we sold it for like $149.
Jeez.
People come up, it's like, is that a typo? No. Well, why is it that much? Well, think about what's in it right now. And it was a limited run.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also, they added some new stuff to Mario Wonder, which is great for multiplayer.
Yeah. It looks
still need to play that.
Yeah, I just
that's
need to
what we
sit
need
down
to
and
do
play
for
through
the
that.
gaming channel. Do Super Mario Wonder playthrough.
Yeah, that would be cool.
All of us.
And they released a couple other things for like Super Mario World. It's going to be in Orlando, Florida, like they said.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the third one they're opening.
I'm pretty sure it's already
It's
open.
already open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
I
already been
think
open.
all of them are open already.
Yeah.
All right. I thought they said they were going.
So
to open it.
Universal pretty much just gave themselves an entire facelift.
Yep.
And
It's kind of cool.
yeah, I still want to go to that so bad. And also, they are releasing a new Yoshi game.
Yeah. That
It
looks awesome.
it looked kid friendly, and then the book opened his mouth. I'm like, oh no, you're not kid friendly. Well,
Yeah.
you're kid friendly, but you're not.
I just wish they would have released Yoshi's Woolly World for the Wii U and put
I
it
just
on
wish
the
it would have
Switch.
been like a remaster of Yoshi's Story
That'd
from
be
the
cool
N64
too.
days.
Yeah,
I would have lost my shit.
that
It
would be
basically
nice.
looks like if you took Pokemon Arceus's research system and put it in a Yoshi's game. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like side scrollered it.
Yeah, I'll play it though. I've
yeah.
played.
I mean, I'm just kind
I've
of
played
glad
pretty
that
much all the
Yoshi.
Yoshi games besides the N64
I'm just
one.
glad we're getting Yoshi
I haven't
stuff.
sat down and played Yoshi
which
Story
is
yet.
you haven't played Yoshi's Story? Shit.
No,
Damn.
but
I'm just glad we're getting Yoshi where he's not a ball of yarn. Nothing against the ball of yarn, but it's kind of nice just having Yoshi.
yeah,
Yeah.
but also, this came out of complete left field. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. They're releasing Virtual Boy games on Nintendo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah.
waiting for this to see if one of you would bring it up.
Yeah.
Did you see that the
and they're releasing the freaking headset with it.
it's $100?
Yeah. What the hell? And that's the only way you can play the games is if you have that headset. You
No,
can't play
I
it on
don't.
TV.
I don't think that's going to be the only way.
Well, that's what I heard. But if it is like that,
Yeah, but they got the dumb little cardboard version too, so that you can 100%.
yeah, but it's like, come on. Out of all other things you can release, that Pokemon games haven't even been put on Switch Online yet, and you're doing Virtual Boy?
I thought it was just exceedingly fucking funny. Just like that.
Oh
is
yeah,
the
it's
worst.
hilarious. Don't get me wrong, and I love the fact they're putting Virtual Boy Wario Land on there. Eventually, eventually they're going to release all of them, plus the Tetris games on there that I do not own yet.
All like 12 games that the Virtual Boy
Yeah,
had.
yeah, exactly. Which again, I think is awesome. But who asked for this shit?
Nobody's got to ask for it. It's Nintendo.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, in a way, they're making money not just on Nintendo Switch Online, but the accessories too.
Yeah.
Like the NES controller, the Super Nintendo controller, and 64, the Genesis controller. You know, all that stuff.
Buddy, come on, dude.
Butters.
Like you're over ramped tonight. We
Yeah.
ain't bringing you down here. Not gonna happen.
You peed the other
You're
time.
a little pee pants
You're a
boy.
little pee-pants boy.
And of course, I left this for last for Nintendo.
Of course, because it's us.
Pokemon ZA.
Well, not yet.
Okay.
Pokepia.
Well, yeah, that too. So
We'll save ZA for
depending
dead
on
last.
depending on how much it is, I will play it just to try it out because it's something different.
Different.
Yeah.
It's almost like I can't think of what the game is now. I think it's Pokemon Quest. It was like a mobile thing where they all look like Minecraft characters.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's almost that, but it's not.
Yep.
It's pretty much Pokemon Animal Crossing because you play as a Ditto, it's turned into a human. Decide what's like make your farm, but you can understand the Pokemon because you're a Ditto, so they're all speaking English.
Yep.
It's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, again, depending on the price. If it was like
If it's a $60 game,
no,
I better
would
I
wait.
better get $60 worth of. I better get Minecraft.
Well, it also looks like it's multiplayer. So
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know
the-
that.
yeah, if you watch the trailer again, there's parts where two humanized Dittos are around.
Ooh,
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Then.
Like I would pay 60 for it, knowing it.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's cool.
maybe.
Okay, so now we
it's
can talk
ZA.
about ZA. So, what do you want to start with?
The Pokemon.
They have dropped 5 new Mega Pokemon. Raichu's got 2. So I'll count there's Mega Raichu
For
X
some
and Mega
reason.
Raichu Y.
Yeah.
Which are just kind of meh.
But they're locked behind paid DLC.
Yep. Oh, and for the Kalos,
Don't say it. Kalos got their starters. Mega Evolved, which is cool.
Yeah.
But they're locked behind online rank battles.
Yep. Yeah, I was just
what?
gonna say
Yeah.
that. In order to get the Mega
gotta-
Stone Swarm, you have to play online.
You can't get them all at the same time either. It
Yeah, it
starts
depends on what season it is.
It starts October 16th of season 1, and the goal is Greninja. Then it's Delphox.
That's so
Then it's
dumb.
Chestnut.
Yep.
Are you stupid?
How much you want to bet once the DLC comes out, then you're gonna be able to get them?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to wait.
Just
to
like what they did with Sword and Shield, where you couldn't Gigantamax certain Pokemon until the DLC came out.
and then like, oh hey, you can fight the Gigantamax Colossal or the Gigantamax Lapras. You can't have it
Yeah, exactly.
or the Dreadnought. Well, to be fair, the Dreadnought wasn't,
yeah.
but like Colossal was, Lapras was. It's like, how do I get this? You have your own Colossal. Guess what? You're just getting him bigger. Nothing else happens.
Yeah.
Or you got to beat the game to get the Gigantamax factored
And
Charmander.
It's still mind-boggling to me that they are telling us about DLC before the game even comes out.
Yep.
And supposedly they dropped the price. I don't know if this is the permanent price or not, but supposedly it's $29.99. So it's $60 for the game.
I better get $29.99 worth of content.
Oh yeah,
that does not-
$60 worth for the game, $10 for the Switch 2 version, if you want to upgrade, and then $30 of DLC. And supposedly there's going to be more than one DLC.
I better get DLC.
That's a lie.
I better get $30 worth of DLC that doesn't fully make me just use Raichu.
Exactly,
Exactly.
and on top
You
of
better
that,
give me like
you
Sword
better-
and Shield level DLC stuff. for that price.
you would better give me like triple the amount of content both Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet gave me for $30.
Yep.
Because
I can agree.
let's be honest, the Scarlet and Violet DLC really didn't take very long. It took a few hours at best.
I never played it.
Honestly, if you just go straight story, you could beat them both in one live stream.
Jeez.
Like don't even go hunt for your Pokemon.
Yeah,
if
but
you
if
see
you want
somebody
to
cool that
complete,
you want,
if you want to
catch it.
complete it fully though, because there's certain missions that you have to collect a certain amount of Pokemon in order to access them.
even then, it's still like,
I mean, depends on how
Jeez.
long you're going to do a live stream for.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I probably couldn't do a live stream for more than 2 hours at a time.
I try, but I'm doing it by myself. I just can't do it.
Yeah, it would
I
get
couldn't
kind
do
of
it.
boring after a while.
I do have to get back into it, but it's like,
Which, speaking of live streams, if you folks out there want an opportunity to talk to us and hang out with us, we do have a Patreon, and we were thinking about doing some exclusive live streams on the Patreon.
yeah.
And if you guys are members, we would love to hang out with you guys.
Come say hi.
Because I think
Come
we're up,
actually
I think
meet
we're up
Pepino.
to 42 subscribers right now for the channel.
getting there. Yeah.
So,
Come actually meet Pepino Spaghetti.
yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool.
They got the pizza.
He might
We
cook.
need- but
he
you
might cook
guys
you a
need to
pizza.
show interest because
Yeah.
nobody bats an eye. You know.
It ain't gonna happen. But anyways, now that we're talking about Pokemon's malarkey, can we talk about Nintendo's malarkey now?
Fire Emblem.
Uh,
Fire Emblem. New Fire Emblem. I'm very happy.
yes.
Yes,
Fire
you got a full-on hard-on erection. for that.
Fire Emblem.
Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Their patent
Fire Emblem.
Oh yeah,
and the one they're trying to do that I don't think you know about
Oh, the patent is dumb.
that I learned from Grizz.
what?
So the patent they have done is directly for Pokemon.
Yeah,
Nobody can. That sounded healthy.
that sounds bubbly.
Nobody can make a game now that has you capture a creature and force it to fight another creature.
Yeah.
I think this is their way to kill off the knockoffs. Okay, sure, whatever. But do you realize how many other RPGs do this exact same mechanic in some way, shape, or form?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Not to the extent that Pokemon does,
But very similar.
but pretty, yeah, like Kingdom Hearts has one. As Suitcase brought this up at dinner, let's see Nintendo fight the mouse.
Yep.
I will pay to see this fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Straight up. But I learned this other one from Grizz today.
Okay.
They are trying to patent mounts in video games
What?
for
Wait, what?
themselves.
Good luck.
I don't think that's not
Yeah, good
specifically
luck.
for Pokemon, because Let's Go happened, and then Let's Go never happened again unless you have Scarlet and Violet with Miraidon and Koraidon. But again, they're gonna fight another Juggernaut, because who does mounts the best? Well, arguably one of the best. World of Warcraft.
Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, like you're gonna fight Square Enix and you're gonna fight Blizzard.
Are they dumb?
No. Like Grizz,
Nintendo's just greedy.
Grizz brought this up. When did Nintendo become the Antichrist?
Yeah.
Fucking serious.
But in a way, for a lot of people, it's almost like Nintendo has turned into. Let's put it in this way, because this is another rant we're going to do. Nintendo has turned into WWE for a lot of people. They're going to buy it anyways because of what it is. So are we to an extent, because we're going to buy ZA. I'm not going to like what I spend for it, but I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because there
I don't
really
like what I'm
isn't-
going to spend for Donkey Kong, but I'm going to do it
I
eventually.
mean, there really isn't any other games that are like Pokemon that are exactly like Pokemon.
Yeah.
And
I understand
You
their
have
glory.
familiar creatures that you know and love from each game.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's like Nexomon. Obviously, there's
Power
World,
World,
all
there's
these other
Temtem.
copiers.
Like I'll come up to some random person down the street. They won't know what a platypad is.
exactly.
That's the Temtem creature, one of the most adorable ones, but nobody will know what that is.
but you know what
unless
a
you-
Pikachu
unless
is.
you played-
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows
what Pikachu. Is.
Pikachu. Everybody knows Bulbasaur, Charizard, Jigglypuff.
You know, another thing that somebody brought up with Nintendo. Everyone wants the Virtual Console to come back, including me, because I would love to have just go ahead, buy the game, be done with it. But they released the Virtual Console on the Wii U, and the Wii U failed.
Yeah.
So in Nintendo's eyes, they'd be like, okay, why would we do that again when obviously it was on a failed console? Plus the fact they didn't know how to market the thing to save their lives. Let's be honest.
You're not
But
wrong.
still, if it didn't help the Wii U stay alive, then it's like, you know what? No sense in us trying to do the virtual console anymore.
Yeah.
But now they're just being 10 times more greedy than they've been. I mean, they've always been greedy to some extent with a lot of their stuff, but I don't know. They just
Now it's almost getting ridiculous.
It's just kind of funny that they're doing all this to try to bring down one indie game.
I don't know.
like they're literally just trying to go fight Power World.
Yep.
But it's like
Why?
you're about to kill everything because
Why-
Power World is the closest thing you're going to get to Pokemon right now.
Why would they really waste their time though? When it's not just Power
Because
World.
they saw Power World's skyrocket, which is reminiscent of them. You think about it, sales wise, Power World skyrocketed to like top 5. in
Are they
like
still
2
up
weeks.
there though?
The crazy thing is,
Not now,
the
but they
sales
were.
don't matter at this point because all the sales are pretty much done.
Done.
The fact that they're still concurrently like number 2 or 3 on Steam for
Yeah,
player
they're
base.
still doing it.
Yeah, there's still concurrently like millions of people playing.
Okay, so it's still up there popularity.
Yeah,
Pokemon is still Nintendo's
especially
number
with
one
the
thing.
Yeah.
especially with the Terraria crossover that just happened a bit ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still like they're threatened because of Power World skyrocket.
Yeah.
Within 2 weeks, they hit number 4.
Yeah.
That's red and blue level stuff.
Man, I gotta play Power World again.
It's great, but I want to play with friends. But yeah, they're just. I understand it, but then I don't think they're thinking about everything else they're about to screw up because of this new pad.
Exactly.
Much less the mount pad.
It isn't gonna fly. It isn't gonna. It isn't gonna
No.
sit. They're
It's
not
not,
gonna.
no,
Absolutely not.
they're gonna backtrack just like Wizard.
Just
or
like they
Blizzard.
fucked up the last one, they'll fuck up this one, and nothing will happen.
Yep.
And then they'll cope and seethe and come up with another one.
Yep.
So
One, I got a couple other things on my list I want to talk about.
By all means, my next one's gonna take a minute.
So lately, I've been looking up some Japanese videos on like,
oh yeah,
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 yeah.
not like that, you fucking pervert,
yeah.
but living in Tokyo in Japan and foreigners going over there, what life is like for foreigners, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I just thought it was interesting, and I saw a lot of videos on why you probably shouldn't move there if you're not going to be serious about it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, obviously, I've seen a lot of videos, and I would have to be very detail oriented. But just to keep it short and simple, it's like a honeymoon phase when you first get there. Oh, Japan! Oh my gosh, awesome! And then you realize the work culture, and it's hard for foreigners to get anything. It's like, I
Okay,
gotta
never
have to
mind.
live up to their standards or not be here. Because work culture is like you work yourself to the bone until death.
Actually, they started changing their work structure. They only have 4-day work weeks now.
Okay, they didn't mention that in the videos then.
Yeah, it's something that's been more of a recent thing. They're starting to cut down that thing because they're starting a
That's
lot of the government and stuff, especially since it's younger people coming into the space. They're realizing that work-life balance is starting to be a thing in Japan. So.
You still, though, from what I saw in the videos, you still have to be up to a certain standard in Japan.
Oh yeah,
That's what every
Because
job is, but in
There's,
Japan, it's
there's
like,
certain things that people do in Japan that if we do it, they're going to look at us like we have 3 heads. Like, I can't believe you just did that. And I did see in the one video,
Shut up! I'm Japanese.
yeah, there's one guy that does like a day in the life of like a truck driver.
Yep,
like
I've seen a few of
that-
those.
One of the ones was a guy was working for Bandai Namco.
Oh wow.
And he was tired in the middle of the day, and he went to go take a nap. They have a specific area just for napping.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Like they.
I mean,
see-
I would keep everybody awake because I would snore.
yeah.
They see that as you're exhausted because you're doing all the hard work.
Yeah.
They're like, whatever.
But it's just insane that
You pull it here.
people in
You're
Japan,
lazy.
Japan of all countries doing this,
Yeah.
and we're supposed to have a work-life balance here, and if we ever attempt to do that, you're fired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I do that now. I get.
I don't know. I
Better
don't know.
get
I
off
don't
the
know if I
couch.
would want to live in Japan. I still want to visit Japan.
Oh, I definitely want to go on.
I'll
a
visit
trip.
now.
At least just to check it out. Like you said, see an actual cherry blossom tree. That'd be awesome.
100%.
Video game hunting, just the ramen and the food. And, dude,
The
I'd
cult-
probably gain an
just
extra
the-
150
I
pounds.
don't even want to walk into
culture.
like a ramen restaurant right away. I would love to find like a roadside, one of those roadside stands, and just go to like a dingy little food cart and get ramen. From
Well,
that.
and that's what the guy said that did the day in the life stuff. The good restaurants you're going to see in Japan are the ones that are all Japanese, no English.
yeah.
When you see restaurants that are like Kung Fu Samurai or some shit like that, it's all in English, the prices are expensive and the food is shit.
I think the
So if
first
you
thing
want-
you went to was Kung Fu Samurai.
Well,
I
no,
love
there
it.
was an actual restaurant that was something so generic like that was in English that I said, yeah, don't go here. The food's shit. If you go to this mom and pop store that nobody knows English, you're going to get the best fucking food you've ever had in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they know what they're doing. That's a home cook Japanese grandma.
Yeah. Home cooked Japanese.
Home
grandma.
cooked Japanese grandma food.
You'll have to learn a little. I feel like I would want to sit and at least learn some basic phrases. Like I want
Yeah.
to be. I don't want to be the.
Grizz started. I don't know if he's still doing it, but
You
Grizz
know.
started learning Japanese through Duolingo.
If I was serious about saving up for going to Japan, I would have to sit down and try to learn some stuff. Or my
Give me-
cell
give me
phone
like a
with
year.
Google Translate is going to be my best friend.
Yeah.
give me like a year. Plan this a year out. Let me learn Japanese for a little bit.
Oh, if I'm going to learn Japanese, probably at least a couple years.
Yep. At least that.
Or we're going to have to hire a good friend of ours to translate.
Yeah.
Hey, can you be our
Who?
best friend? I'm saying we'll have to get a best friend. And say,
I
hey,
got-
can you translate for us and come with us? And
I know
we'll
one.
make
We'd have
sure
to
to
get a
pay
hold
for
of
your
him.
food so you can translate for us.
I know one. We'd have to get a hold of him though, because he's actually part Korean. That he wants to battle.
Oh.
He's legitimately part. He'll go like every other 6 months. He'll go back to Japan. Sometimes it's more than that. It's like 2-3 months. It's kind of great.
Yeah, I would love to do that. And
Yeah.
two of the other things I got really quick. Lately, I have been trying to not only keep up on my drawing and drawing pictures and trying not to think so much about what I'm going to draw. Try to draw as quickly as I can and as consistently as I can. I've also been doing that for writing music.
There you
I
go.
got that little blue book
There you go.
that you got us for D&D. I've been trying to
Yeah.
keep it with me and just try to write as many songs as I can every day, or at least attempt to, and just sit down with drummer guy, and just try to write some songs.
I need to get back into my writing, just like my writing.
Because, and here's the thing, when I got back into drawing, it got to the point where I just didn't know what to draw to I can draw something no problem just like that, quickly, regardless of what it is. And it's like, I need to do the same thing with writing, because the more that you write, even if you just do a couple lines a day, you get better and better and better at it to where it would just, come out of you just very quickly, especially with stories and things like that.
Yeah. I gotta get back
Yeah.
into mine. There's a good. You know how you do the ones with drummer guy when we're at D&D?
Yeah.
Do the lines and you do something out of it.
Yep.
Make that a video series.
That would be cool.
Have somebody let Suitcase, let me, your mom, whatever, just give you a couple lines. You just do it
So,
on
yeah.
video and just draw it.
did I tell you that I was doing something like that? Suitcase?
I think so.
So, essentially what it is,
Buddy, will you chill out?
I'll give you a paper, you make a bunch of lines and marks and whatever, and I have to turn those marks into a picture.
Huh.
I did that with drummer guy, did a bunch of them, and it's interesting because I can make something as blatantly obvious as possible, or I can make something so out there it's like I didn't expect you to do
It's
that.
like, where's the original mark? Right there.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because you can look at something and be like, I don't know what to draw, but you look at it another way. Oh, I can do something like that though. It's like it actually sharpens your brain and doodling and shit.
I just remember the drunk drawings, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that too.
funny.
And if you didn't see the drunk drawings, go to our Patreon. and
Yeah!
look up the Drunk Podcast.
Yeah.
It's 2.5 hours of us being stupid, perverted, and extremely just drunk off our ass.
So it's the same without y'all being drunk
Yeah.
as it is now.
kind of, but we are a lot more explicit.
Oh, we were.
That's
We
fair.
didn't care.
That's fair.
I'll be honest with you, there was a part I cut out.
Was there?
Yeah. Because remember when your friend said I probably shouldn't mention stuff like that?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think I remember.
So I was like, yeah, you're right. I'm just going to cut that out. And there were some music parts in there, too, that we had to obviously cut out. But yes, go listen to the Junk Podcast. And last but not least on my list, really quick, it was Charlie Kirk, his name was, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're not very political. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. All I'm going to say
We're not
is-
about to have a 20-minute conversation.
Exactly. All I'm going to say is if you want to kill somebody because they have different beliefs than you and you don't agree with what they believe in,
Political or not.
yeah, regardless if it's political or not, doesn't matter. You are part of the problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because, again, it's free speech as long as it's not hurting anybody, as long as it's not physically hurting them or, emotionally hurting them, that kind of stuff. Don't shoot anybody. It's just...
It's as idiotic as this, right? For an example, okay, Suitcase enjoys vanilla Coke. I enjoy Wild Cherry Pepsi more. I'm not going to go shoot him in the face.
Exactly.
I don't care. Suitcase doesn't care.
Yeah.
And honestly, the majority of the people are like, "Oh, I'm so offended." Blah blah blah. Dude, it's like,
Okay.
it's not even that big of a deal. Get over it. Life is hard. Wear a helmet.
I talked to my boss about this because he brought it up, and I brought this point up at dinner. Just real quick on it. The problem with the dude, which I will agree to some extent, he dealt more in fact than hurting your feelings. Getting your feelings hurt sucks. Grow up.
Yup.
Like, life sucks. You're going to get your feelings hurt.
Yep.
Deal with it.
Yep.
Like, don't go around being a dick, but kind of deal with it. Move on.
Exactly.
Go-
we
go-
all
go-
have things in life that we have to deal with.
Go
and
stew in your shower for a little while. and move on.
If you're gonna let something small offend you and ruin your whole day, it's like, dude, there's a lot worse shit in life that's gonna hurt you 10 times worse.
Exactly.
So, end of that discussion.
Yeah.
And what was the last thing you want to say, Malachi?
It has been an interesting couple of weeks in the world of sports entertainment, a.k.a. the WWE.
Yeah.
For the first time in 10 years, AJ Lee is back.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
And she looks better than she did 10 years ago. And they didn't change her theme song, which everybody's glad about.
Yeah. No,
'Cause
I am too.
They've teased this for a while, but I've said this to Grizz and I've said it to you. When they built this tag team matchup, because it's going to be Seth and Becky, married couple, against married couple of CM Punk and AJ Lee. Yeah. I don't care who it would have been. They could have put Trish Stratus out there. Chicago would have rioted.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. Like, if it was not AJ Lee skipping down that ring, we would not have seen a good ending.
And I've already
SmackDown.
mentioned this too. She hasn't aged a day.
No, she is not.
She is still freaking fitter than a freaking whistle.
She's fitter now than she was then.
Oh yeah, and it's
This
like,
woman has got washboard abs.
oh yeah, and it's like, holy shit, she doesn't look like she left.
No, she doesn't.
Honestly, she doesn't look like she's been gone for years.
It's kind of great because somebody brought this up, and I'm like, oh yeah, that did happen too. For the first time in 2 years, Brock Lesnar showed up on SmackDown, but nobody talks about that because AJ Lee showed up.
Yep.
You know it's big when you overshadow Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Oh, I found this out today too, which like bring it back old school. So Brock Lesnar's daughter is doing the amateur wrestling, right?
Yep. I think I know what you're going.
Today, she tapped out to Hardcore Holly's daughter.
Yep, I saw that.
I was
Yep.
like, that's a throwback.
Yeah. But it's awesome that they both could potentially be in WWE someday.
Yeah. I will say this. Brock's daughter scares me because she could manhandle anybody on that roster
Oh yeah.
just because of who her father is.
Well, and just like when she posted a picture of herself in that red bikini, and it showed the picture, and then it showed Brock Lesnar saying, just like about to threaten to kill you. It's like, I don't think anybody dares to make any kind of comment.
And like, it's almost to the point Brock is just backup. She don't need Brock, but
That's true.
you think about it. Just think of who the mom is.
Yeah.
Sable ain't no slouch either.
No, you're right. You're right.
She ain't no slouch either.
Yeah.
She's right up there in Saskatchewan hunting things.
You're right. But can we go back to AJ Lee and Punk?
By all means.
Have you seen when Punk talks about his wife?
Did you see when she's coming down that ramp?
Oh, yeah.
That look on his face, he is a proud hubby hubs.
I tell you what,
kinda great.
it is so, I think it's adorable.
It's
Because, CM Punk's like this big tough, I'm the greatest in the world, I'm the voice of the voices, big tough wrestler boy. And he talks about his wife. I adore my wife. That's so cute.
honestly,
It's adorable. He's like almost teary-eyed. That his
I
wife
will
is
say
back
this.
in
Now that
wrestling.
we put it in that perspective, him leaving and then just having her, that's what he needed.
Yeah.
That's 100% what he needed.
Yeah. Well, apparently Punk had to do a couple things to get AJ back. And now when
Hey.
he sees her back, he's like, oh, my gosh, finally.
And the greatest part of this, it ain't no one-time WrestlePalooza. We're done.
Yep, exactly.
AJ Lee is here full-time, multiple-year contract.
I just broke a blood vessel in my finger.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Damn it, that hurt.
So we're going to get some great matches out of
Fuck
this.
yeah, bro. I'm excited.
And there's this other thing. WWE has this interesting relationship with Saudi Arabia. Their first event, while it was hype because it's interesting, it's in Saudi Arabia. Vince McMahon decides to literally pay blood money to break one of their biggest rules and have women wrestle in Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
In Saudi Arabia, if you don't know, women cannot do anything athletic in sports at all.
I would not want to be a WWE during that time.
Nope. And you had arguably, I remember one of them was Natalya. I don't remember who the other one was. But you have arguably your two biggest names right then wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
I am fully convinced somebody could have and would have died that night
Yep.
if Vince didn't pay what he had to pay.
Yep.
Jeez.
Oh, they also got stranded that same night.
Oh, yeah.
Vince took off in the company jet and left half the roster stranded.
Jeez.
Unless, I don't even think Roman got on that plane. Roman was stuck too. It's uneasy at best.
Yeah. It's just very treacherous
They moved
waters that they're
Crown Jewel to-
traversing.
They moved Crown Jewel to Australia from now on.
Mhm. Yeah.
But here's why I bring this up. WWE/TKO, I'm fully convinced Triple H barely had a hand in this. Have struck a deal with Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania 42, I believe. It's either 42 or 43, the one that falls in 2027, to host it in Saudi Arabia. It would be interesting because it is the first time that WrestleMania has been hosted outside of the United States, except for Canada. But
It really is the first time, isn't
yeah,
it?
but you just look at, so they did the press photos and all that. You've got Stephanie Vaquer, you have Seth Rollins, you have Charlotte Flair, you have Triple H, you have Shawn Michaels, and you have The Undertaker on stage. Nobody looks happy about this decision.
Uh-huh.
Triple H has to put a face on because he is the COO of this company.
I'm the big face guy. Look at me. And Sean's like, I'm a smiley boy. Everyone's like, I hate
But
everything.
nobody is happy with it. Even like Undertaker doesn't get uneasy.
Yep.
Undertaker, you can sense it. Like this dude, he's not happy.
Yep.
So we'll see how this goes. Oh, and I found out how out of tune Saudi actually is. They have 4 superstars they request to compete at this year WrestleMania coming up. Shawn Michaels, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Undertaker.
Good luck.
Yep, because they had hosted the greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi.
Mm-hmm.
You know who they wanted then?
Didn't they want like Ultimate Warrior?
They
or something?
wanted The Undertaker. They got him. They wanted the Ultimate Warrior, who had just died 3 months beforehand. And they wanted Yokozuna, who has been dead for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Saudi is not connected to this sport at all. That's the reason. I don't know if you watched the Greatest Royal Rumble. They actually got a legitimate sumo wrestler in the Rumble who got eliminated by Mark Henry to kind of replace Yokozuna. But it's like, bro, they just don't know, do they? But it's like, seriously? Like, come on.
Well, save up your money to go to Saudi Arabia.
Oh, let's not get started on the fact that ESPN's now hosting the WWE Pay Light events for $30 a month.
Yeah.
It's not a Peacock anymore. Or Netflix. Let's not get into that.
Yeah.
It's just more money.
Do we have anything else you want to add, gentlemen? Before we
really.
get to our
Purple.
Pink.
purple. I like purple. But folks,
Anyways, other than that,
Medekai brought up an interesting idea for the main subject of this podcast.
I don't think we really touched on ever.
No, I'm kind of surprised we never have.
It's kind of great. We've brought up the video games. We brought it all up. Now let's get real with this.
Yep. Essentially, what would you do in a zombie apocalypse if it was actually
How
real?
would you survive? And copping out and shooting yourself in the head doesn't count. Because that's me. I ain't surviving this crap. I don't care who or what it is.
Yep.
Though, if you want to put logic in this, Tall and Skinny gave me logic on this. Let's just say it's the Walking Dead universe, right? Shambling zombies, all that, whatever. All you got to do is hide out for a couple weeks to a couple months underground. Because somebody put the logic to it. If, like, their food stores dies out, they'll die out. But the thing is, there's one of you and 5,000 zombies equivalent to you.
Exactly.
So you're just going to hide out for a while? I mean, logically, okay, you're great. Fine. Not a lot of people have that common sense. But whatever. Let's just not go logic with it. Let's just say you are delving in as a video game character, in a sense. Realistically.
Well, I'm thinking more real life.
Yeah. Realistically. Let's not go Fallout. I've got a radiation gun now.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Well, let's preface it like this. Are we going like Walking Dead universe first? Because we could pull from a lot. If you think about
I'm
it.
not even, me personally, I'm not picking from any specific universe. I'm thinking like just a standard zombie, just like a basic description of a zombie.
So you're standing.
No
Talking
specific-
like Romero zombies.
Yeah, just nothing specific from like Left 4 Dead or Walking Dead or anything like that.
Walking Dead's got your basic zombies, so I guess you're kind of right.
Yeah.
Unless you want to go night
Well,
Dead, but
those
whatever.
basic zombies can like climb and everything.
No,
too.
those are advanced zombies.
Oh, that and Dying Light. Dying Light zombies could climb over shit. And
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I still want to play that with everybody, and then do Dying Light 2 because Dying Light 2 looks dope.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go back to this.
so
Sorry, you brought
my
up Dying
my
Light.
thought. This is how I picture it's going to happen. Somebody will hear somebody turning into some kind of zombie. We don't know what's going on, and most people aren't going to believe it because it's only happened like maybe to one or two people.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. If I see that in the news, I'm going to be like, fuck that. I'm going to take all my life savings out of the bank because at some point, technology is going to fail. Banks are going to fail. Grocery stores are going to fail. Gas stations are going to fail. At that point, I would prepare myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Buy as much gas in containers as possible. Get a shit fuck ton of containers of water.
Get you
Get
some weapons.
a non-perishable foods. And just make this a fucking bunker.
Yeah.
Seal everything up, just to start out. Or hell, if we see this kind of shit and we already know what shit's about to happen and everybody else is oblivious, there's more power in numbers. We all need to find either Drummer Guy's house or your house.
Yeah.
We need to support like the upstairs of a house and put booby traps on the downstairs.
Yeah.
Get barbed wire, get spikes on the outside, dig a moat, something. Because we may look crazy, but 6 months down the line when people are running from these fucking fuckers, we are fucking prepared.
Yeah.
And if we have to sit here for fucking 2 or 3 months, fucking living on the food that we got, we're gonna fucking have to.
I don't know. Unironically, a place like this would probably be better
Yeah.
because, like, technically, this is mostly underground. All you'd have to do is like get the resources to not board it up. I would almost say like concrete to like seal
Yep.
the window.
That's true.
Seal the garage
Seal the
door.
garage,
seal the back
seal
door.
that door. Do
And the only door-
something with that door.
Get a heavier door for there.
Well,
There's
was
no way something's gonna. There's no way if we're talking standard Romero style zombies that anything's gonna get into this room
No.
other than the door. But
Yeah.
if you replace it with
Well, I'm thinking if like at some point if zombies do get more advanced, like the first floor is not very safe. That's why I figured if you're like higher, that'd be a lot easier.
yeah.
Because if they start coming up the stairs, boom, blast them down the stairs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Old school Star Wars. I got the high ground. Boom, you're dead.
Huh?
Oh, like old school Star Wars. I got the high ground. Boom, you're dead.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, that is true. Or yeah, I guess I
Like
would.
arguably, because I haven't been in Suitcase house in a hot minute. This is arguably, out of the three we mentioned, this is probably the most reinforced.
Yeah.
At least just here in general.
I mean, obviously, we got a basement at my house too, so like that could be used. But like, I honestly think looking downwards rather than upwards is better.
Right. Well, yeah, I guess basement wise would be.
Yep.
Because like, if it can't, out of all the zombie media that I see and think of, there's only one case where I could see something like this being. There's only one case where I could see something.
I mean, look
like,
at the whole line.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
There's only one.
But then
case-
you'll pick up fine and feedback.
Motherfucker, let me talk. There's only one case in zombie media that I could see something like this being breached, and that is Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, and that means like a tank
Tank or a charger for
or
going
maybe
left
a
or
charge. No, chargers
No,
can't charge
Charger-
through walls. They can charge through like brittle walls, but they
Yeah,
can't
they-
charge
they're-
through. They can't hit like.
No,
solid
it would be a
walls.
tank.
It would be a tank.
Well, that's the shit I'm thinking of too. Because what if at some point these zombies do get more advanced? You
But
know,
also-
maybe
that
maybe they won't, but you don't fucking know. Or fucking animals.
Yeah,
They can bite animals. Animals can fucking you got a fucking
90% of the
800-pound bear.
Yeah,
Zombie bear.
90% of the time though, it doesn't affect animals. There's a lot of pathogens that don't affect animals that infect us, and there's a lot of things that infect animals that don't affect us.
And like if an animal got bit, they're gonna feed on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Because I mean, like I know it's Walking Dead stuff, but there's a tiger that got overrun.
Yep.
And got eaten. There's nothing left of that tiger. Hurt me to watch, but
Yeah. And obviously,
There
if
you go.
you want to travel around, you would want to try to reinforce the car.
Yep.
Put, spikes or something around it, or put something in front of the car. Put a fucking metal frame with spikes on it and shit.
Get
so
a cow catcher.
you get run over zombies and smash them and kill them.
I mean, the biggest thing is that you'd want a compound. I don't think digging a moat would be the most secure thing. You want like walls.
Right.
yeah, you want walls over anything
That's
else.
true.
Walls reinforced, and if you need to, ideally, the prison in Walking Dead was the perfect thing,
Right.
Oh yeah.
just because of what it was. Like the governor had to bring a tank to take that thing down.
Yeah.
It wasn't no zombies; it was him with a tank,
Mm-hmm.
and then straight up gunfight. So something like a prisoner that close, you're good. You just keep it sealed, do your regular thing, because they still got in like downstairs. Just keep your regular things, clear out the ones at the fences, because then they know you're there and they see a whole other thing of zombies. You're gonna keep having zombies coming through.
Right.
So just regularly keep it up. They were fine. But yeah, ideally you would want something like a prison or a school. Ideally, if you can keep it regularly stocked and
Mm-hmm.
boarded up. Even if you just got to board up like one section of it for you and your folks, done. Don't worry about everything else for a while,
Yep.
and then slowly expand if you need to.
I'm kind of wondering though. I wonder how hard it would be to survive during like the blizzard or the kind of weather we have around here.
I mean, it also depends on like how many people you're around or what resources you have. Honestly, like snow and stuff wouldn't be that bad.
No.
It would not be remotely that bad because like
Boom. Blanket. We're good.
between how many blankets one person has and another has, you could have enough warmth to deal with anything.
And then here's not really going to affect building like a small campfire or whatever with this floor. So
Yeah,
you could
honestly,
put that to just
you could actually like if you really needed to, you could set a fire pit up in here and have a
stock
fire
up,
down here.
stock up wood.
Terrible idea though. Where'd the smoke go?
You could probably just like cut a hole somewhere to let it out.
Improvise. They ain't got to get in there. Improvise. They ain't got to get in. Just get
I
in.
mean, also if you're going out to get supplies, you could just buy a wood stove and
That's true.
hook it up.
have a piping thing to pipe it.
Because, I
out.
mean, they give off a lot of heat,
They do.
especially in an enclosed space.
Yep.
Because there was one, it's a mix of a stove and just like a small fire thing in general that we had at scout camp. Filled up the whole cabin like an hour just heat. I was cooking.
Yeah.
They got it. They can do it.
I'm just wondering though, with the snow, that could get up to 5, 6, 7, 8 feet, how traversing for the zombies themselves would be. Because
Technically, I mean, if we're talking about base zombies, they suffer the same sort of debilitation that we do in those weathers. So, like, cold would affect them. They would slow down. They would struggle to move.
Yeah.
And if they're in, I mean, let's be real. Honestly, if a zombie plague started, it would probably be over before it reached critical mass.
Mm-hmm.
Because between the fact that it kills the brain, so they're literally brain dead, no smarts, no intelligence. The movement of dead tissue alone would be significant amount of energy that they wouldn't be able to consistently keep using.
Mm-hmm.
Like if a real plague would shut down before it began.
right.
But like in this case, like we're making the aspect that there was an actual like breakout and it's
Outbreak, like actual, like it's out of control now. Government lost control.
I don't think it'd be that difficult. I think that would be the point where, people would. I mean, I would like to believe that people would come together, but obviously, there's probably people out there that are going to turn
Yep.
raider.
Yep.
Because a lot of if not the shows, just the movies and all that, a lot of people pinpoint zombies aren't the problem.
It's the people.
It's people.
There's people.
No, you're right.
Because, I mean, look at Rick. Look at the woman, Carol. She was an abused housewife.
Yeah.
Like, and she found out her husband was dead. She just got a little bit stronger for her daughter. Then her daughter ended up turning, getting held in Herschel's farm. Now she is like on Daryl's level of just awesomeness.
Yeah.
I mean, she still has a sensitive side because they found she got close to a kid in one of the 3 kingdoms that were up against Negan. The place is ironically called the Kingdom. It was run by the guy who had the tiger. She got close with him after his brother died.
Yeah.
It took a while because she was already this hardened, I don't care about anybody kind of thing. But then these people called the Whisperers showed up. They were smart enough to wear zombies' skins and masks to keep themselves kind of camouflaged. But they staked out their territory and made a line of the border of 12 heads of people that Rick's group cared about. And that kid was one of them. Daryl saw it before Carol did because her name was Carol. He stopped her from looking. She knew. She broke. She knew. But the kicker was the heads had reanimated. They never killed the brain. They just left him stuck there and the heads reanimated. It was kind of like a quiet reanimation. They're not like growly, I'm going to hear you from 30, 40 feet away.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like the whisper kind of growling. It's like, oh, well, that sucks. But yeah, because I found out that I was like, unless you kill, they found that out. And the governor beheaded Herschel from the farm. Michonne found his zombified head animated. Can't do nothing because he's a head.
Yeah.
But still, like, you can be as battle hardened as you want. If you still have your morals, you're fine. But if you turn into a cold, heartless, ruthless, unless you got a whole bunch of resources to help you, like Negan, I don't know. It brings out the worst in a lot of people.
Yeah. Also, I think timing would be a very important thing because, like, if it happened at nighttime, I'd be at work, which means like, okay, cool. Hey guys, there's like 6 to 10 of us here. Let's seal up the store completely. Let's take all these pallets we've got, break them down for the wood, seal up all the doors. And then immediately what I would do is contact, obviously because you know where I work and you know what's around there. Pick up the phone, call Home Depot. Be like, hey, let's break down a wall, connect the 2 buildings.
There you go.
Then we've got...
You got the food, you got the supplies, you're good.
Because the thing is, you would think the first thing that people would go for is food.
Yep.
But who would go to a hardware store right off the bat?
True. Very true.
Sure, food is important, but like...
How are you going to defend
I
yourself?
could go to the hardware store and pick up bag... What did you say?
Who's going to defend themselves? How are you going to defend yourself to get the food?
I just saw, just like from what happened in COVID, everyone's just gonna buy all the toilet paper.
Yeah, but the funny thing is the way I see it, and like I actually, when we were talking about this in the chat, I actually like sat and thought about what I would do, and it's like, well, think about it. Like, nobody's gonna rush to a hardware store. You could get bags upon bags of soil, seeds, and sure, it's gonna take you a while, but you could just get your own food. You can make it. And then, like, we've got, like, racking inside. You were talking about getting to a high point. We've got racking in the store that stores our products. You could get pallets, break down the pallets, and lay wood in between the gaps.
There you go.
Secure it.
Secure them because they'll try to get through. You can see them just reach in with a long pointy stick. Just, you're dead. You
Well,
did.
that too, but I
You
was
did.
thinking,
I'm gonna
like,
poke.
I was thinking
Hold
connect it
still.
like a bridge, and you can make rooms out of it.
Yeah.
There you go. Sure.
That way, you could have rooms that are like
Make your own privacy.
8 to 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah, it's possible, but then that's also putting into effect. It's just a rambling, shambling moron you're dealing with,
Yeah.
and not like no Charger or Tank
Yeah.
or the ones from Army of the Dead.
Yep.
Because, I mean, even if a disease does mutate, like, we're not going to see things like, we're not going to feasibly see, like, super-powered zombies. We're not going to see, like, Resident Evil,
Right.
like, redheads or Left 4 Dead zombies.
The witch.
We wouldn't see shit like that.
Have you seen some of the outtake zombies they almost put in
For
Left 4 Dead?
Oh, like the Shrieker?
The Shrieker, the dude's in a straitjacket, almost pulled the things of like how the witch does.
Oh yeah.
And then there's one he like controls rats.
I haven't seen that one. That one sounds kind of cool.
I don't remember what he fully does, but I know he's undead. But he'll like almost control rats like the Pied Piper does.
But it'd be a lot easier than people think. Like, I don't think we'd see, like, worst case scenario, we'll see like fast moving zombies.
Oh yeah.
But like, I'd like to think that obviously the body would still need energy sources and stuff, and it would still have debilitations and still deal with, you know, if a person with a broken leg were to turn, they would still have a broken leg. They're not going to be able to do anything more than we wouldn't be able to do.
Right.
Which means if I find a fat zombie, I'm making sure I have a trombone so I could just go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh no, a tuba. I just be like. Bloop, boop, 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 bloop, boop, boop, boop.
Stop following me. Watch your mouth.
It's like you kiss your mother with that
But
mouth.
the thing is, when it comes to my idea for food and stuff, like, it doesn't sound the healthiest, but like I would go anywhere that you wouldn't think of immediately for food. I would go to places like Runnings and Home Depot, and sure, they're not going to have food, but you'll find like beef jerky and and sure, you'll find more junkier stuff, but you'll find stuff that you'll be able to eat
You're going to get fed.
and keep you fed.
You don't need full course meal.
No.
I'm wondering how bad though.
That's a luxury.
With the fact that people are the worst when it comes to this kind of thing. How much of a war is going to break out once people are trying to like break in other people's houses, raiding their houses?
I bet that would all come down to the area. Like a big city would probably go ape shit.
Yeah.
But somewheres like this, I almost guarantee that you'd probably have whole blocks of houses like in a gated community. Like people would come together to build a wall around.
I fully believe where I used to live, perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I won't say perfectly fine, but they'll be fine.
Yeah.
I would love to think that like my whole street would probably help board itself off, and
If anything, I feel like the college would come together, the school was coming together.
Yeah.
Done deal.
like school area
Yep.
would, yeah.
But then you go to downtown Jamestown, not so much.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about for
Yeah.
some things. I feel like where I live now would be fine to an extent.
Possibly.
Like we'd be easy to hit, but it wouldn't be us starting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all comes down to safety and numbers, though, because at the end of the day, people who innately go for the idea of let's loot people, they're going to be more singled out. They're not going to want to group up.
Nope. They'll be
They'll
reckless.
be in it for themselves, and then the people who will gather up will be the people who want to
Just live.
survive and keep each other safe.
Mhm.
Like Menakai said, the fucking schools. Like, imagine taking the middle high school and the elementary school and getting that all. Between that
go.
being a lot of,
That
and-
would be Diamond City of Fallout right there.
and remember what I said about like getting bags of soil and shit. Just
That
till-
football field's turning
till
into a
the
garden.
freaking football field.
Yeah.
Like screw that track, screw the redone football field.
True.
Giant garden right there.
And we get all sorts of people from different walks of life. I know technology enough. I could probably learn how to set up generators and work with the small amount of electricity we could get. And you would probably be good at music and morale, keeping people sane.
And I'll get in the way and make a big mess.
You make really good lists, though. You'd be good at organizing
Yeah.
people to like.
It's like, all right, you do this, you do
It
this.
would
you
rely
do
on
this.
people's strengths. Like I'm no farmer. I can do heavy lifting, but it's like I can't farm. I don't know jack shit about growing stuff.
Drummer
That
guy
would be
does.
interesting using our
No,
strengths.
you know
in
who
that
would.
kind of situation.
Let me think of a nickname for him real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna use his D&D name. Magma would be good for farming.
Oh, yeah.
Look at his yard.
Yeah. Because
70-year-old
he-
Italian man has the most immaculate. Yeah, greatest
Whatever-
yard I've ever
whatever
seen.
it
My,
is.
yeah, like picture perfect lawn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like everyone would know. You would have. I bet you 10 people easy could like get maybe one of the school buildings in decent shape.
Yep.
The only problem with some place like the school building is the amount of entrances.
Yep.
Between
That's one
all
of
the
those where I
glass
kinda-
windows on the lower floors and all the doors. I mean, the doors are relatively secure, but it's like
All those windows,
all of those
Yeah.
windows.
like that middle school wing, is completely off limits
Yeah,
because that's just a whole glass tower.
yeah.
Yep.
Although that could be remedied just by simply building a wall there.
Yeah, but I fully believe he would try his hardest, but Wendell would have rallied the entire city
Oh yeah, Wendell would,
easily.
Yep.
I fully believe.
especially with the people who are in their grown up. I hate saying grown up like that. The people who are
the grown-ups.
our generation and before know him from school.
Yep.
So it's like if he's like, okay, step up, let's all rally up. It would probably rouse our whole generation.
Bro, I'm with you.
100%.
Like if he's like, hey, we're going to school, we're getting everything we can together.
100%. You remember This is way, like, not way back. It was you, me, Maze, Yedge, and A-Ryle. We were just walking through Falconer and just picturing what it would have been as a zombie apocalypse.
Ugh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was dope.
I'm just trying to think of other really good buildings. The library.
The
might
big,
be-
the big places like the library, Home
Library
Depot,
would be good.
Wegmans, Walmart, Runnings. Those would be the big places to go
The other
first.
thing you gotta-
Hell, you can even go where Menakai's work is.
Yeah.
Knock down all the walls
Knock
in there,
down the
supporting
walls.
them,
Just seal
and
the.
just have one big area
Just seal the
that
back.
you would have.
The other
Yeah.
thing is, like, you have to also anticipate when it would happen and the idea of, like, who's going to be around where when it happens. Because, like, if it happens during the day, everything goes to shit during the day, pretty much every grocery store is going to get hit immediately.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And you won't have the supplies. If it happens at night, well, the
Better
night
chance.
shifters are lucky. And
Yep. And that's the thing with it being during the day, pure chaos. And I think that's when the worst of people
will come
are
out.
going to show.
Yeah.
Because everybody's
If
going to be
not-
desperate. Everybody's going to be high alert. Everyone's going to be like, and you know, I also see like people are going to get all the shitty foods
Yeah.
and
Oh,
nobody's
it's
going
not
to be smart
perishable.
enough.
Chips are fine. Cheese puffs are fine.
Yeah, exactly.
This is fine.
Like nobody's actually going to get like actual protein, vegetables, fruit. That's where I would try to go to first. Get the actual good food.
Yeah.
That because yeah, you can sit there and eat junk food, but realistically, is sugar going to give you that much energy? Especially if that's all you're eating, because you need actual
Unironically-
protein and shit
Unironically,
to give
the
you
biggest
energy.
things to get would be just canned stuff. Like, sure, you're talking,
Yeah, definitely.
you're talking protein, and the first thing someone would probably think is go get steaks, go get seafood, go get this. I would go. I hate them. I don't like eating beans. I'd go get fuck tons of cans of beans.
Yeah. Yep.
Get cans of diced tomatoes.
Yep.
Get canned veggies.
Will they be cold? Absolutely. You're getting the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but that's almost. But canned foods are easy to heat up too.
Yeah. Just put it on top of a candle. You're
Yeah.
good. What's that all about?
Is that your phone?
No.
Was that your laptop?
Yeah, I think that was the other computer.
Well, that's kind of cringe.
Yeah. Weird.
Stop it.
But like, I don't know. I think reacting to what the people are going to do is going to be the first step.
Yeah.
Because if the worst doesn't happen in the initial chaos, it's going to happen when everything's established.
Yeah.
Like if you put your Alexandria safe zone in, you put the Kingdom in, you put Negan's place in for an example.
Yeah.
You're going to get people do what they need to do to rise up because they have the thought in their head and they think this is going to work.
Yeah.
So Wendell very well could get shot in the head, and somebody else we don't even think about is going to come up, and we're going to pull a Negan.
Yeah.
Funny.
Like
I really think it comes down to the community though. Like,
Yep.
like you just have to stick around and be with your own people and rely on your neighbors and your family and
Yeah.
buddy, will you use be? Yeah, I'm just not going to talk now. I was say we'll use him as bait first.
Yeah. Food for thought for something like that.
Yeah.
Shit.
also another reason why this place would be insanely good compared to everything else. Look at how many fucking trees you have nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody thinks about that either. If you have the will and the tools, you can
You're
cut
good.
down trees and you could have logs.
You
can
will
have-
not. They will not have the cover.
They won't
You'll
have cover.
see them. You'll see them. You got 100-acre lot right there.
That's true.
You'll see them.
Mm-hmm.
Probably hear them.
That's when you make like a stand off the backyard, so you can see out into like the college campus.
Learn how to use yourself a sniper rifle
Yeah, get yourself a good old rifle, boy.
and go pew pew. Pow. This is where we find out he's actually making the sounds like, bro, you ain't fired a shot in like 3 hours. Are you just going pew
Don't have
pew?
any ammo left.
Pew pew.
You didn't
bang,
even
bang,
stock.
bang,
You
pew.
didn't even put the ammo in the gun to begin with.
You don't even have a gun. You have a stick.
This would
Oh.
thinking about it though, this would legitimately probably be one of the best houses.
Yeah, you're
I
on a
could
hill.
think of in the area because you have that little dip off.
Yeah, you're on. Like you can easily see in the college campus. You see that getting overrun.
If they are perceived,
You can, but there's too many trees back here.
But-
I've been on my roof, and the trees are blocking everything. So if you try to cut those trees down, then you would be able to see all the way
That's
down
the
there.
aspect because like you probably would use those trees at some point. But the thing is like think about it this way: if these things are going to be perceived the same way that we are, if they have the same skills or the same capability, minus the intelligence, mind you, are they going to get up that slope behind his house? What's the likelihood that they're going to get up that slope downwards that you have?
That's true.
And even if they do, you take the wood you get and you build a way for them to not get up from the slope. That's why I say you build a platform. You get a really sturdy platform. You do like metal and concrete and wood.
Level it up.
Oh, that's not that bad. That was not a loud one.
Maybe soup it up with a fart cannon.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's put Suitcase's ass out there
And
just baba booey, boom.
you want to get a horde to show up. Just
And it
put it
is-
as a megaphone. Just go.
and it is crude, but like you probably wouldn't want to make sure you could make sure plumbing would work somehow, but the thing is,
You could get plumbing to work because
plumbing to
if we had a working toilet at our campsite, we can have a working toilet here.
but the thing is too, it's disgusting to say, but I'd want to save it because you could use it for fertilizer.
True. Very
so
true.
what I would probably do is
Poop in a bucket.
couple buckets and get a ton of trash.
You better go
bags,
around
Yeah,
the
if you
corner.
do a squatty potty thing.
line it with a trash bag, and make your own portable.
But you better do it around the corner first. I don't want to see you
Toilet.
pop a squat. we'll hear it first, but I want to see you pop a squat.
Guys, I'm stuck in my pocket. I can't get my
Why'd
ass
you put
out.
your butt in the bucket to begin with?
I fell. It slipped.
But I mean, like, there's all sorts of things you could use to reinforce. I mean, like, you could get cars and like vans and stuff, and park them around. And,
Yeah.
True.
But like,
You know what would be cool?
what?
Strategically put certain cars around the area.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how, like, if you bump a car or something,
Alarm
the
goes
siren
off?
go off?
Yeah,
That would be an indicator. It's like, oh, shit. Zombies. I heard something over
something's
there.
going over there. Yeah.
You know, so that would be a good way to kind of keep yourself alert at all times. It would just be creepy because what I'm thinking for, like, when I mentioned the winter, let's say some of them freeze under the snow and it starts to thaw and all of a sudden you're just walking, all of a sudden a zombie pops up out of nowhere.
The other thing with that though is like we were saying earlier, like zombies would slow down and stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure they would just freeze, and I don't think a thaw would save that.
No.
I
Really.
think they would freeze and they would just be
Even if, like, it
non-functional.
doesn't get to the brain because technically they have to shoot the
Because
brain to...
I don't. I think it would kill the cells even worse than being
There-
undead already would.
Like,
If they
nothing going on
froze,
under there.
if they froze, I think that'd be it.
There's
Right.
a reason we're warm blooded
Yeah.
and not cold.
Right.
There's a reason lizards will chill out under the frozen snow or the frozen ice. Just
Zombies are still considered humanoid. Therefore, they would still be considered warm blooded. If they get too cold, they would probably not continue moving
Yeah.
ever.
and when the thaw happens and you just got a layer of zombies down there to start walking around, hitting them in the head, in case they are alive.
That's the other thing too. Yeah, always double tap.
Zombieland taught you that.
Double tap.
Also, I don't hate the taste of coconut. I hate the consistency of coconut. I don't want snowballs. Where's the Twinkies?
Twinkies.
They made a second movie. I need to see it.
I haven't seen the second one.
I want to rewatch the first one.
That's
too.
the other thing too, though. At the end of the day, you also can't be picky with what you eat anymore.
Nope.
Yep.
Deal with it.
No, got a can of
I don't
beans.
care if it's going to go right through me. I'm going to live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Very, very,
You're going to
very
get plenty of
true.
fertilizer out of me, though, but you'll be all right.
Shit, we gotta make.
all right.
Shit, we gotta
That
make.
guy, we need more fertilizer.
We gotta
Get
make
your ass
some
out of here.
fucking sawdust bread, boys. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I All right, give me the beans. Give me like 3 seconds. Yep, there we go. Don't need no megaphone.
That would
for
also
that.
be incredibly useful. Like get flour and have some water and make cheap bread.
There will literally be a real life Pepino.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, well, how much would you want to get you to do your pasta again? That looked really fucking good.
It did, to be fair. It really did.
I haven't watched the live stream yet.
Zombies aside, you want to make a sketty again?
Yeah, I might sometime.
That looks really good. And that's the
I ain't
thing.
had no homemade spaghetti in a hot minute.
If we grow our own crops and do things like that, we would actually be a lot healthier.
Yeah.
Because we're making our own homemade stuff. There's no restaurants.
All three of
anywhere.
us will be tall and skinny, level of skinny. And tall and skinny will be paper thin. You turn sideways, you lose them.
That's the other thing too. Like I know how to cook. Like I've
Yeah.
never made a ton of recipes from scratch, but like I know what tastes good.
If
with
you just
things.
follow a recipe or a video, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things that I've attempted to do. I can't say they're successful, but just follow. And the ones that were successful, it's like, okay, that wasn't too hard. But I guess we wouldn't have internet or electricity,
Yep.
so I had to be like, well, let's see if
Or
this,
as
and this
often.
works. Yeah.
I'd
I mean,
like
hell,
to
I
think-
technically made my own dish with that spicy sweet chicken that I did.
I'd
if
like
anything, it would be
to-
trial and error. Okay, use a little less salt next time.
Yeah.
Time, okay, half the salt.
I'd like to hope that if there were people managing to keep the utilities up, like people would hold up in the utility buildings and bless you,
God bless you.
Sorry.
and we're able to maintain the utilities, that it would just be on.
Yeah.
So like if the power stations were still working and people were holed up in there working on them, then like we'd still have power.
Or we just get one of those generators, which if I wish I had some money to blow, I would buy one of those generators. They are not cheap.
No, they're not.
But I would love to have one for a backup just to have it.
Yeah, but if something like that ever happened, I would probably make my way here first.
yeah, 100%. I would wake up
This
German
is
guy, go,
this
bro,
is
we're going
legitimately
to Maze's house.
out of all people that I know that I could go to, this would probably be like the safest spot.
Yep. We will load up German guy's mother. We will go there. Come here.
What?
We will load up drummer guy's mama. We will
Oh,
come here.
The only problem is that it's not the most space in the world, but like
You make do.
Yeah.
make do.
I mean, look
Well,
at
that's why I said there's strength in numbers.
Yeah. If we
Because my dad knows how to build stuff. My uncle knows how to build stuff. Drummer guy knows how to
okay,
build
your whole
stuff.
family, and then Suitcase's family, and then me. Drummer guy and his
My
mother.
cousin up in Warren, he's a carpenter.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure that again, like I said, I'm sure that if I was taught a little more, like I know technology decently enough, if I was taught a little more, I'm sure I could work with electricity and like be an electrician. Have an understanding of it and what we could set up and what we can't. A lot easier than everybody else thinks. I still am a firm believer that if something like that happens, it's not going to be. I think the worst thing we'll ever see is probably something like the idea of Last of Us zombies. Like that would be the roughest potential.
clickers.
fucking clickers. Hell no.
The big dude's one thing. It's the clickers.
I don't know if it would ever get that bad. I think we would.
We're
see,
talking like first turn kind of.
yeah, like standard. That would be like because that's not more of a human aspect. That's more of the fungal
The fungus, like
infection.
the fungus turns you literal feral.
Yeah.
I could agree with that.
At that point, it's a different aspect, and that's feasible. Like if a cordyceps virus or if a cordyceps truly mutated and was able to take over a human body,
And going back to the natural food and all that, if you say that like the zombies wouldn't be able to affect the animal life, my yard gets a shit ton of deer.
yeah,
I don't care what the government says. If it's survival of the fittest, we're fucking killing them.
At
Yeah.
this
We're
point,
butchering
at
them.
this point, screw the government.
Yeah. Well, because
The world
it's
has
illegal
gone.
to shoot
The
the deer.
world
Guess
has gone
what?
haywire. There is no government anymore.
Yep.
I don't care who you are.
In hell, I'm shooting the deer.
We're insinuating that if this happens, the government is not going to be able to rally itself.
Yeah, they're done.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like here's the thing.
Michael Jackson. Squeeze your crotch and pelvic thrust.
If you think about The Walking Dead, like it's a world, right? That's like a small corner of Georgia.
Yeah.
They don't know how far that actually is reached. Mm-hmm. Because like Rick didn't leave the state. Like they're still in Georgia.
Yeah, that's another scary thought
like
too.
A few square miles, like
let's say we think, just a few zombies that we saw. You don't know how many are in California.
Yeah.
Or
You don't know if it's just you.
Texas, especially.
I mean, it's Atlanta. Atlanta's a city, big city.
Yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of people.
Imagine Chicago or New York City.
New York City happens. I'm blowing up that bridge myself.
Yeah.
Actually, what we should do is try to attract all the zombies on that bridge and blow them up with that bridge. They all just drown and
yeah.
Because I wouldn't say move to New York City because you don't know what's going on in the deepest, darkest
I would
parts of
not
New York
want to be
City.
in the city. Hell,
Absolutely not.
no.
No,
A village or a small community like this is perfect.
Yep.
Big
People
wide.
that you can mostly trust.
Well,
But then my whole theory, like The Walking Dead itself was in that little part of Georgia. But then the theory kind of blew itself up because Daryl's in France and zombies are there. So, like, the whole world is gone in that world. But the entirety of the show, I don't know how far they went at the end with the Commonwealth. I don't know where that's really located. But in terms of, like, where I'm at right now, it's like, I don't know, here to Dunkirk. It ain't that far at all. If that.
true. Very true.
That and just like a whole war breaks out. Like, is this really all over the world, or is it just here? So it's all circumstantial. Let's just hypothetically say this whole conversation has been the whole world has gone down the crapper.
Yeah.
Yep. It's the end of the world as we know it.
And I'm not fine.
And hey, if we need fire resources, look at all the burnable stuff that's upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point, it's like, well,
Oh, but this is worth. I don't care what it's worth. I'm cold.
He forges the golden Tetris cartridge into a katana.
like a golden sword.
I will stack your bodies like Tetrai.
Bro, it's still plastic.
He tilts the zombies in a direction in a line that just excuse me. Cut a zombie head off. It fits in the corners. Bling. Did they just disappear?
Yeah. Pieces of different colors will fall apart.
Is it Maze? How are you doing that? I don't know.
I don't know how I'm doing this, but it works.
I'm not gonna stop though.
Get rid of the zombies.
Also, can I be real? A blunt weapon, in my opinion, is so much better than a sharp one.
Yep.
For zombies.
Yep.
I would rather have a
bash
fake.
their brains in.
I'd rather have a solid fake wooden sword than an actual sharp sword.
Because you don't know how well that sword is forged.
Well,
one wrong move, that thing cracks.
Just get it.
Not even that, but like if it gets stuck in bone, have fun pulling it out.
Yep.
Whereas
you better kill that.
Whereas
thing.
a blunt weapon, if I smash you over the head with a solid oak katana, you're gonna get crunchy.
Yep.
Blunt is better than slash.
I mean, the only reason
Piercing is the best.
I was gonna say, or just a gun, just boom.
Yeah, but that's the other thing. A gun would attract. A gun produces sound.
Yeah, that's true.
I would rather have something like a pitchfork or
you better
a
stock up
hammer.
on silencers at that point.
Yeah, but even silencers don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Why do you think Daryl uses a crossbow?
Yeah. Yeah, crossbow would be superior. Yeah, there's a lot of things to think about.
It's all variable. It's all interesting. Makes you think about like what
It
would
does,
you
it
really?
does really make you think. You could just obviously reference all the video games and shit, but no, what if it legitimately happened in real life?
Reality.
Actual reality, yeah. Folks, you should think about that stuff at home. If you made it this far into the podcast, put Zombies rock in the comment section below.
No, don't do that because zombies don't actually rock. They're
Yeah.
fun to kill, though.
That's zombie propaganda, you commie fuck.
Okay.
What are you trying to do here? Get a zombie revolution happening?
Okay,
Yeah.
zombies suck then. Are you happy?
Well, now you're just being racist.
Exactly.
How about we just don't mention the zombies?
Yeah.
How about I put your microphone so far up your ass? We can
My
use
voice will be an echo?
Huh?
My voice will be an echo?
Yes.
He'll be eternal feedback.
Listen, I
Hey
wanna
guys, my farts are amplified.
Listen, I want to make my boss really
You know,
deaf. I'll
I just
keep
had a
talking.
consideration, by the way. The flooring is wood here. You would probably want to find a way to put cement.
Yep.
Because if they could break through wood,
I'd rather not fall asleep and then wake up to hear a splat and then just blah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just metal reinforce it all, but like, I mean, realistically, how easy is it to fucking break through an entire floor? Though,
Unless you have like an entire horde of zombies in your living
yeah.
room.
Yeah.
Which at that point you're probably fucked anyways. But
Right.
At that point, I give up. They can have me.
Secretly go out that way while they're all up
that
there.
is the thing, though. Like you would think at first, like, oh, well, that's not going to be super sturdy, but like,
Then you-
it is legitimately hard to like break and punch a piece.
There-
of
there's
wood
gotta
that's
be-
sturdy like that.
There's got to be a gap there already. You don't have any gaps in your floor.
No,
Can you
I mean
imagine?
it holds you.
Exactly. It holds both
It
of
holds
us.
all. It holds all three of us.
I had to stop myself from making the joke when he was on the roof.
Oh,
I had to look away and stop myself. Like, so there isn't a hole in your roof? With you standing on it? I had to look away. I was like, oh, no, not doing
But
it.
at the end of the day, like, I still think that this would be the safest. And then, like, you could always expand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, expand out into the back, make a way that you could deal with the slope, expand out to the side, expand
you
across the street.
Yeah.
True.
Take over the next door if they abandon their house. Take all their stuff.
Yep.
If the
Yeah.
cards played out right, we'd be fine.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Just food for thought when you really think about it.
In a quote-unquote perfect world of a zombie apocalypse, we'd be fine.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, you'd get a zombie hand job.
No, in a perfect world, which it is now, realistically, zombies wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Now here raises an interesting question
Yes.
that I brought up. You might not remember because I don't think I've ever asked you. When I was working on my zombie apocalypse book, which I gave up on. I gave up on a lot.
No shit.
Would you pull the trigger on your loved ones if they ended up turning a zombie? Or would you just let them be, like quote unquote, set them free, or would you pull the trigger?
I couldn't stand to see my family like that. I put them down.
Yeah, because if
Yeah.
you don't put them down, somebody else will, and you don't want to see somebody else shooting your dad or your mom.
Yeah.
It's like you might as well just do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they've already turned. It's like, I mean, you don't remember who I am. You don't know who I am anymore. Sorry. You know, as much as it sucks.
It's gonna hurt, but it's like, whatever. Sorry.
Yeah. Because especially if it's in your community,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's like they could potentially turn other people.
Exactly.
So now it's my responsibility to make sure they don't turn anyone else. At that point, you don't really have a choice.
Mm-hmm. I just thought about this question, part of it. Let's say you don't have the heart to do it, right?
Yeah.
It's only one. Let's just say you got the one parent, whatever. You don't have the heart to do it. Who would you give the okay to? If you had the choice to be like, all right, if I can't do it, you do it. Who would you give that okay to? Let's say hypothetically for you, it's your mama and your dad's already gone, Mace. Who would you give that authority to out of anybody you would have in here already? Not necessarily specifically us two,
Yeah.
but anybody you would have in here. Mom's turn, dad's gone. You don't have the heart to
That's
do
a
it.
hard one.
I don't think I've reached that part of the question yet.
Yeah.
All it was really like in my brain is like you're the one there one-on-one with your loved one.
I don't know.
I don't think I have the answer for it either.
I don't think I have a straight answer. I'd probably just be like, hold it out to whoever. Just do it.
Yeah, same.
If my family dynamic was different, I would have it be my brother.
Right.
100% would have it be my brother.
Yeah, damn. I'm really trying to come up with an actual answer besides, just whatever. I want
Because I know what the answer
I want
would
an
be
actual
if they
straight
were
answer.
both. If you still had both in one turn and you couldn't be the one to do it, I feel like your dad would have essentially the guts to do it because he would know.
Yeah.
All respect to your mom, I don't think she could pull the trigger. Like I know how she gets. I don't think she could pull the trigger.
Yeah.
I know I could.
If I had to, I would.
I wouldn't want to see anyone in my family get that way.
If I had to,
I
I
wouldn't
would.
want to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
I've told people I've told friends and family in my life. I say if I ever get dementia or something like my grandfather, just kill me. Like I don't want. I want to die myself.
Pull the plug. After seeing it, I wouldn't want that to be me. Because you've heard the story about my grandma going out that deep end. I wouldn't want that to be me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not knowing who my grandkids are. After living with them for 18 years. I think that's worse than being undead. Living but not even really knowing. This is an interesting podcast. What time are we at?
It's almost 10 o'clock. We probably met.
34.
Holy crow.
Folks.
I knew this would reach into the deep, dark recesses.
Yeah. No, folks. Like I said, food for thought for something like that. And, set it aside to put the vampires, or not vampires, zombies.
Oh, yeah. Well, if it's vampires,
yeah, we're
game
talking
over.
about vampires now.
No, vampires, I'd shoot myself in the face.
Yeah. No, but
I don't want to be no vampire either.
put in the comments what you would do in that situation.
Be realistic about it.
Yes. Be as realistic as you can. Don't be like, I'm going to climb a building like
I'm
a guy alike because I got big, strong,
I'm
muscly
going to climb a
arms.
building. I'm going to sit up there in the compound with just my hideout and the sniper rifle. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, no, you're not. Second of all, you ain't going to go run on a supply run with a machete only. No, you're not.
Yep.
I don't
I think
care
it'd
who
be
you
interesting to see if people will leave comments on this.
are. You ain't Rambo. But, yeah.
Anything else you want to add, gentlemen?
I don't have anything else.
No.
I think we pretty
That
much...
was a riveting podcast.
Kinda
Just a riveting conversation.
Yes, good heavens.
Okay.
Oh,
Shit myself.
oh, gosh.
Folks, thank you for listening.
Good heavens.
Season 5 is upon us. Check out our Patreon.
Arshire.
The link is on the Maximum Outlets Facebook page.
My balls itch.
Suitcase's balls itch.
I got boogers in my nose.
He has boogers. Menekai has boogers in his
I
nose.
sure do.
And folks, thank you for listening, and we will see you guys later.
His car smells like ass.
Maze Boys' blood is like a